Hi, my name is John Dren. Welcome to my tutorial on installing gradients and brushes into Photoshop. This tutorial is mainly about gradients, but you can use it to install gradients or brushes, or anything else into Photoshop for that matter. Right, the first thing you need to do is come to your internet browser and type in the website where your gradient download is. For example, in my other tutorial on using relief maps in Photoshop, the gradient is located here. Go to the downloads, or in this case, go to downloads or John's Corner. There it is. And for gradients, it's going to be a .grd file. This is the tutorial on making relief maps. If you scroll down to the bottom, it's there as well. Go ahead and click on it, and then it will download, depending on your browser, how it downloads. Now you can exit out of your browser, you don't need it anymore. Now in your computer, go to wherever it is your downloaded files go. On some computers it's set to desktop or my computer, local disk downloads. Mine goes to my documents downloads. It all depends based on your computer. Just find the downloaded folder. Mine comes to downloads. Now scroll down and you should see your file. There it is. Now let's restore this window so that it's a little bit smaller, and then now we need to come down to start and specifically go to my computer, local disk. For me it's C, for other people it could be other things. But you have to go to your local disk and now click on Program Files. If it's the first time you've opened it, it'll say, do you want to access these files? Click yes. Once you're in Program Files, find Adobe, and then Photoshop, whichever version you have. Now there's a lot of things here, but up at the top you're going to find the presets folder right there. Click on that. Now here's where there's a folder for brushes. You can click on that. I'm clicking on gradients. Here's all the different gradients. Now all you have to do is drag and drop. Now I already have this gradient, so I'm not going to drop it, but that's what you would do. See, it's right there. So now we don't need those two folders anymore, but there's one thing that we do still have to do for you to be able to access them in Photoshop. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to come and open up Photoshop, because they won't appear automatically. You have to load them. So come to Photoshop. And now we need to be able to start the gradients editor. So for that we need to have a project. So just go ahead and click on File, New Project, and just keep whatever settings they have. It doesn't matter. Now come down to the bottom and create a new adjustment layer. It's the circle, half circle, black and white. Now come up and pick Gradient Map. Now this gradient map should come up. There's all your options for your gradients, but first we need to load the gradient. So click on the little down arrow and then click on the smaller arrow. Then come down here, I'll show you this zoomed in, come down here to where it says Load Gradient, right there, and click on that. Then it'll open up a regular Explorer file, open up your gradients. Click on the right gradient, see mine's right there, and click Load. I'm clicking Cancel because I already have it. The minute you click Load, it'll appear down here at the bottom. And there you go, you've installed gradients. Now the same thing will happen if you drag it into a brushes folder and then you load the brush, the same exact thing will happen.